Welcome to English Fluent Zone. Subscribe now.
Hello everyone and welcome back to English Pod. We have an upper intermediate lesson for you today. My name is Marco.
And my name is Catherine. So today we're talking about something that everyone who's ever lived away from home has felt before.
Right, and that's the word we're going to preview today. The word is homesick.
All right, so let's take a look at that in today's language preview.
Vocabulary preview.
All right, so homesick. If you feel homesick or you are homesick.
Well, yeah, you could say, I'm homesick right now, or are you feeling homesick? So it's a word that means I miss my home, I miss my family, I'm far away, or I haven't seen my family in a long time, and for some reason you just feel sad.
Okay, so it's a feeling. You feel a little bit depressed, you feel sad because you're homesick.
Right.
Okay, so this is what's happening today in our dialogue, so let's listen to it for the first time.
Tom, how are you? Hey, we missed you at the party last night. Are you okay?
I don't know. I didn't really feel like going out. I guess I'm feeling a little homesick.
Come on. We've been through this already. Look, I know the adjustment was hard when you first got here, but we agreed that you were going to try and deal with it.
I was. It's just that the holidays are coming up and I won't be able to go home because I can't afford the airfare. I'm just longing for some of the comforts of home, like my mom's cooking and being around my family.
Yeah, it can get pretty lonely over the holidays. When I first got here, I'd get depressed and nostalgic for anything that reminded me of home. I almost let it get to me, but then I started going out, keeping myself busy, and before I knew it, I was used to it.
I see what you mean, but I'm still bummed out.
Okay, how does this sound? Let's get you suited up and hit the dance club tonight. I hear that an awesome DJ is playing, and there will be a lot of pretty single girls there.
You know, I could really go for that. You don't mind being my wingman for tonight?
Not at all. It'll be fun. It will be like a boys' night out. Well, kinda.
Great! I must warn you though, whatever happens, don't let me go on a drinking binge. Trust me, it's not a pretty picture.
Alrighty, we're back. So yeah, I guess he's very homesick.
Very homesick. And his friend is really worried.
Yeah, but actually, I think this is common, right? To be homesick during the holidays, like Christmas, for example.
Oh man, it's the worst during the holidays because you think of all the traditions and all the things that you normally do at home and you're not doing them.
So this is something we're going to talk more about a little bit later on, but let's take a look at some of the language that was used in Language Takeaway.
Language takeaway.
This first one is key, right? So when you move away from home or when you move to a new place, you have a period of adjustment. So adjustment is kind of finding the right balance or doing something so that you can kind of feel comfortable.
Okay, so you have to adjust to your new life away from home.
Or your new environment. So many times people say, wow, moving to China must be a big adjustment. So it means there's so many differences that it must take a long time to feel comfortable again.
Okay. All right, so that's adjustment. What else do we have?
Well, we've got this next phrase that's really important, I think, but it often gets overlooked. We say the comforts of home, right?
Comforts of home.
So comfort's pretty easy, right? Feeling comfortable. So you
Right.
have comfort. But the comforts of home are things that are different with every person. But those are things that you have at your home or your childhood home or your parents' home that make you feel good and feel happy.
So they're not only physical things or objects, right? They can be
Right.
like your mom's cooking or maybe even just spending time with your family.
Right, or reading the newspaper with your dad, or things that you're used to that you don't have anymore. And so those are the comforts of home. I could say, Marco, do you miss the comforts of home in Ecuador? I mean, do you have anything that's
yeah.
really...
Of course. I think one of the main things is actually not living in the city because I used to live in the valley, a little bit further away and kind of almost countryside. So that's one of the comforts of home that I miss.
Oh, you're making me nostalgic and I've never even been. All right, well, this is our next word, actually.
Right? Nostalgic.
Nostalgic. It's a feeling. I'm feeling nostalgic, or he's just really nostalgic. And so to be nostalgic is to kind of think about a time before, or, think positively about something that you experienced before. So it's not usually a bad thing. It's never a bad thing. It's
Right.
Nostalgia is a good, warm, fond memory of something.
Of something from your past. So you start thinking of something from your past that maybe brings nice, warm feelings. Maybe a little bit sad because you miss those times, but it's usually thinking about the past.
Right. So I have nostalgia for my childhood. I loved, summers in Chicago when it was hot and the kids would play in the sprinkler and I have my dog and, it's a happy feeling.
Right. So nostalgia would be the noun and nostalgic would be the adjective.
Exactly.
All right. And our last word for today on language takeaway is bummed out.
Bummed out. Okay.
I'm bummed out.
We've got another feeling here, so we're all full of feelings today. Bummed out is a sad feeling. So to be bummed is kind of slang, and it means to be sad.
Okay. Or disappointed.
Disappointed. So you come into the office, Marco, and you look a little tired, and I said, "Are you okay? Are you bummed out about something?"
I can say, yeah, I lost my wallet last night, so I'm really bummed out.
Oh.
Or something like that.
So yeah, you feel bummed out when something bad or sad happens
Right.
to you.
All right, so why don't we move on now to a couple of different phrases on Fluency Builder.
Fluency builder.
All right, this first one is something that you often say to old friends or family. When you're friends with someone, they go through periods of happiness and sadness. And so when someone's going through a down period again, you say, "Oh, we've been through this already."
We've been through this already.
Or, when you're giving someone advice and they never take your advice, you say, "Listen, we've been through this already. You should know by now that and then, whatever the advice
So
is.
this has happened before, or we have experienced this before, or we already solved this problem or situation.
Right. You could imagine two bank robbers who are going over their plan for the 10th time, and then the one says to the other, "Hey, we've been through this already. You
All
should
right.
know the plan by now."
Exactly. All right, so we've been through this already. They were talking about the adjustments and everything. And then what other phrase did they use?
Well, the next couple of phrases have to do with the friend's suggestions because she has a lot of ideas to cheer her friend up, the
Okay.
depressed one. And the first thing she says is, "Hey, let's hit the dance club."
Okay, let's hit the dance club, or let's hit the dance floor tonight.
All right, so hit in this case doesn't mean like hit.
Right.
Doesn't mean you're punching someone. It means to go to or to do.
All right, so we can say, let's go to the dance club tonight. Let's hit the dance club.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be a dance club, but let's hit that concert tonight. Yeah, I really
or-
want to go there.
Okay, so you can hit pretty much any place, right?
Exactly. And this is a very kind of spoken language, so you wouldn't say this in your essays, but it's a good way to talk about plans with friends.
All right. And our next word actually is kind of interesting because it's very colloquial, and it's a wingman. I can be your
Okay.
wingman tonight.
So wingman, you have to think about wing meaning side, not like a bird's wing. So a wing means side, and a wingman is a guy who will go with you to a bar or a club to kind of help you find a date or a girl or someone to talk to.
Okay, so this person, this wingman, usually keeps you company and helps you decide maybe what girl to talk to, or maybe even introduces you to someone
Right.
at a club or at a restaurant or bar or whatever.
And, the key is that people don't like to go alone to bars, right? Because you feel sad and then you look weird because you're all alone. And
Right.
the same is true for girls. And so if a guy wants to go to a bar and he sees two girls, well, he has to have a friend to talk to the other girl.
Right.
So a wingman also helps in that sense. He helps balance things.
All right, so there's a whole science behind the wingman.
Yeah, I'm sure if you look it up on Wikipedia, you'll find 10 pages of information.
All right, so since they are going out tonight, they said it could be boys' night out.
Okay, so this is another phrase you hear all the time, especially among young people. Boys' night out and girls' night out. And so, sometimes you spend a lot of time with your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and you just want to have some time with your friends.
Right.
And so you call this girls' night. For me, girls' night out, you just go out and you do girl things. Guys' night out, you do other things.
Okay.
And so in
So
this
it's
case,
girls only or guys only. Boys' night out is only guys.
exactly. And that's why this is funny, because it's the girl who says, "Hey, let's have boys' night out." And she's
Right.
not really a boy.
All right, great. And, he agreed to go out and everything, but he warned her about him going on a drinking binge.
Okay, now this is important. A lot of people who are depressed or sad, when they drink a lot. And so binge means to do something in excess, to do it too much.
Okay, so a drinking binge would be drinking alcohol in excess, too much.
Too much. So getting drunk right away.
Okay.
And it's not healthy. And we do not condone it. No.
Right, exactly. Very good. So some very interesting phrases in this dialogue today. I think we should listen to it one more time and we'll be right back.
Hi. Welcome. Are you ready to listen to our story? Let me tell you something many people experience at least once in their lives. Have you ever felt like everything around you is fine, but something deep inside feels off? That feeling is called homesickness. Maybe you've felt it when you're far from your family or in a place that doesn't quite feel like home yet. It's when you miss the warmth of your own bed, the sound of familiar voices, and the smell of home-cooked meals. It hits especially hard during the holidays, doesn't it? When everyone around you is celebrating with their families, and you're far away. This is exactly how Tom feels. He's been living in a new city for a while, but lately, he's been feeling really down. You can tell something's wrong. He just isn't himself. One of his friends, who has been through the same thing, notices this. She calls him up and asks, "Hey, where were you last night? We missed you at the party. Are you okay?" Tom hesitates, looking a bit sad. "I don't know. I didn't really feel like going out. I guess I'm feeling a little homesick," he says quietly. His friend knows exactly how he feels. She understands that moving to a new place can be hard, and at first, it's easy to get stuck in those feelings. "Look, we've been through this already. You know how it is," she tells him, trying to reassure him. "At first, it's tough, but you've got to adjust. You're not alone." But Tom isn't sure if he can adjust. He's thinking about the holidays coming up and how he can't afford to go back home. His family will be there, but he'll be here, missing them. "I just miss the comforts of home," he says, his voice filled with longing. "I miss my mum's cooking, the little things, the things that make me feel at ease." His friend can tell it's a tough time for him, especially with the holidays coming. It can be lonely when you're not with the people you love. She decides it's time to help him get out of his funk. "I know how you feel. When I first moved here, I felt the same way. But you know what helped me? Going out. Staying busy. And before I knew it, I wasn't feeling so homesick anymore." But Tom doesn't look convinced. He's still feeling down. He replies, "I see what you mean, but I'm still kind of bummed out." His friend smiles and says, "Okay, how about this? Let's go out tonight. There's a great dance club, and I heard there's an amazing DJ playing. Plus, there'll be a lot of people, and maybe some cute girls too." Tom raises an eyebrow and says, "You know, that actually sounds pretty good. Let's do it." And just like that, they make plans. It's the start of a night that might help Tom feel a little less homesick. Sometimes, all you need is a good friend to lift your spirits. So, after talking about it, Tom starts to feel a little better. It's like a weight is lifted off his shoulders. Sometimes, just the thought of doing something different can change your mood completely. His friend's plan to go out tonight sounds exciting, but there's still a little part of Tom that isn't sure if he's ready for it. But then, his friend reminds him, "Hey, this isn't just about dancing and music. It's about getting out of your head for a while. I know it's been tough, but you've got to start making those small steps to feel better." Tom agrees and begins to get ready. As he's putting on his jacket, he feels the familiar mix of excitement and hesitation. You know that feeling, right? When you're not sure if it's going to be fun, but you're willing to give it a shot anyway. When he meets his friend at the door, she's already dressed and ready to go. "Come on, let's hit the club," she says with a grin. Tom laughs and says, "All right, let's do it. But no promises that I'll be in the best mood." As they walk to the club, Tom starts to relax. The city is buzzing with life, people laughing and chatting on the streets. For the first time in days, he's not focusing on what he's missing. He's starting to focus on what's happening right now. The night air feels fresh, and he's glad he stepped out of his apartment. When they arrive at the club, the music hits him immediately. The bass is strong, the lights are flashing, and there's an energy in the air that Tom hasn't felt in a while. "See," his friend says with a smile, "this is what I'm talking about. You need to get out and enjoy life. The place is packed with people, and the DJ is incredible. The atmosphere is fun, lively, and full of people dancing and chatting. Tom, despite his initial hesitation, starts to feel the pull of the music and the excitement around him. He's still thinking about home a little, but the music and the crowd make him feel less alone. He looks around, seeing people laughing, enjoying the night. A group of people are chatting by the bar, a couple is dancing close together, and others are just relaxing, taking in the atmosphere. Tom realizes that it's okay to be away from home sometimes, and that he doesn't have to be alone with his feelings. There's a whole world around him, and sometimes you just need to step into it to feel a little less homesick. His friend comes up to him with a drink in hand. "Are you feeling better now?" she asks. Tom grins. "Yeah, actually. I think I needed this. Thanks for convincing me." They spend the rest of the night dancing, laughing, and just enjoying the moment. And for the first time in a long while, Tom doesn't feel so homesick anymore. It's amazing how sometimes a change of scenery and a little bit of fun can make all the difference. The night is still young, and Tom feels like he's starting to rediscover a part of himself he hadn't realized he'd lost. The music is pumping, the crowd is full of energy, and for the first time in what feels like forever, Tom doesn't feel so out of place. He's been spending so much time focusing on missing home that he forgot how much he enjoys just being in the moment, experiencing new things. As he dances with his friend, laughing and joking around, it feels like the weight of homesickness is slowly fading away. But there's still something deep inside him, a small longing. Homesickness doesn't just disappear overnight. It's not something that can be solved with a fun night out or a distraction. But Tom realizes something important. Maybe, just maybe, it's okay to feel homesick sometimes. It's okay to miss home and the people you love. What matters is that you don't let it hold you back from living your life in the present. As the night continues, his friend keeps encouraging him to dance and enjoy the night. "Don't worry about anything else," she says. "Just have fun. You deserve it." Tom laughs and lets go of some of the tension he's been carrying around for so long. "You know, you're right. I've been thinking about this all wrong. I should be living in the now, not always wishing I was somewhere else." The crowd starts to thin out as the night goes on, and Tom begins to feel a little more relaxed. He doesn't feel so heavy with emotion anymore. The homesickness is still there, but it no longer feels like it's controlling him. They take a break and sit by the bar, sipping on some drinks. Tom looks around, taking in the energy of the place. He sees people who are out for the same reason he is, to have a good time, to escape, even if just for a little while. And for the first time in a long time, Tom doesn't feel alone in his feelings. "You know," he says to his friend, "this feels good. I was so stuck in my own head before, thinking I couldn't enjoy anything because I missed home. But I think I'm starting to see that it's okay to have fun and still miss home. They are not mutually exclusive." His friend smiles. "Exactly. Missing home is natural. It shows how much you care. But you don't have to let it stop you from living your life here, too." Tom nods, feeling a sense of relief. Maybe this isn't the end of homesickness, but it's a step toward learning to live with it. He realizes that finding balance is key. You can miss home and still create new memories where you are. It's not about forgetting your roots. It's about growing new ones while honoring the old ones. The night is winding down, but Tom feels lighter, like he's let go of some of the weight that was dragging him down. He still misses home, but he knows that he can carry those memories with him while also embracing new experiences. As they leave the club and head out into the cool night air, Tom feels a new sense of hope. Maybe he can do this. Maybe he can live abroad, miss home, and still find happiness where he is. As they step out of the club into the cool night air, Tom feels like a different person. The city around him doesn't feel as foreign anymore. The homesickness still lingers in the back of his mind, but it's no longer overwhelming. For the first time in a while, Tom feels like he's in control, like he has the power to choose how he wants to feel. "See, that wasn't so bad, was it?" his friend says with a smile, nudging him playfully. Tom chuckles, feeling lighter. "No, you were right. I guess sometimes all it takes is a little push in the right direction." The city is quiet now, and the streets are empty, except for a few people heading home after a long night. The street lights cast a soft glow, and Tom takes a deep breath, feeling the cool air fill his lungs. It's refreshing, almost like he's starting to breathe again after holding his breath for too long. "I'm glad we did this," Tom says, his voice more relaxed than it's been in days. "I didn't realize how much I needed to get out." His friend nods. It's all about finding the right balance. You can't just sit in your apartment, waiting for the homesickness to go away. You've got to keep living, even if it's hard. And you don't have to do it alone. Tom stops for a moment, looking at the stars above. The city lights shine so brightly that it's hard to see them clearly, but there's something comforting about knowing they are there. Even though he's far from home, there's still something universal about the feeling of looking up at the night sky. It's the same sky he would look at back home. He smiles to himself, realizing that he can carry a piece of home with him wherever he goes. It's not about forgetting where you come from, but about embracing the present while holding on to the past. They walk a little further, talking about their plans for the next few weeks. Tom's friend mentions a few new places to visit, suggesting some fun things to do to keep his mind off missing home. As they chat, Tom feels more connected to the place around him, as though he's starting to belong here. As they reach their final destination for the night, a small cafe, Tom takes a seat and looks around. The cafe has an old-world charm with its mismatched furniture and cozy atmosphere. The smell of coffee and baked goods fills the air, and Tom realizes that this, too, is a comfort. It's not home, but it's a new kind of comfort, one that he's starting to appreciate. He orders a coffee, and his friend orders some pastries. They sit in comfortable silence for a moment, sipping their drinks and reflecting on the night. For the first time, Tom feels like he's no longer just surviving. He's starting to live again. "Thank you," Tom says, looking at his friend. "I really needed this. I needed to remember that I can still enjoy life here, even if I miss home." His friend smiles. "That's what friends are for. You just needed to take a step out of your head and into the world around you." Tom nods, feeling grateful. "Yeah, I guess sometimes you just need to let go and trust that things will get better." And as they sit there, sharing stories and enjoying each other's company, Tom realizes that while homesickness might come and go, the ability to find joy in the present is something that he can always choose. The days following that night out feel different for Tom. It's like something inside him has shifted. The homesickness isn't gone, but it no longer controls his every thought. Every morning, he wakes up and reminds himself that he's here for a reason, and that reason is more than just to miss home. He's here to experience life, to grow, and to learn. Tom starts making small changes in his routine. He wakes up a little earlier to go for a walk around the city. He explores new neighborhoods, tries different cafes, and even starts talking to strangers in the local shops. The more he puts himself out there, the less isolated he feels. Each new experience is a step away from the sadness he had been carrying around. One day, while at a local park, Tom strikes up a conversation with a woman sitting on a bench reading a book. She's from a different country, and they immediately start talking about their shared experiences of living away from home. The conversation flows easily, and Tom finds himself laughing and forgetting, even if just for a moment, about what he's been missing. "I know exactly what you mean," she says, smiling. "There are days when it feels impossible, like you'll never fit in, but you'll find your place here eventually. It just takes time." Tom nods, feeling comforted by her words. "I've started to realize that. It's not about ignoring the homesickness, it's about finding a way to live with it. To accept it without letting it control me." As they continue talking, Tom feels a deep sense of connection. For the first time, he's starting to see that there's more to life than just being in one place. There are opportunities for growth, for learning, and for making new memories. He doesn't have to erase his old memories to make room for the new ones. He can hold both. Later that day, Tom calls his family back home. He hadn't done it in a while, and this time, instead of feeling overwhelmed by longing, he feels lighter. Hearing his mom's voice, asking how he's doing, reminds him of the love and support that's still there, even if it's from far away. They talk about the little things, how the weather is at home, what his siblings are up to, and how much they miss him. "I miss you, too, Mom," he says, his voice filled with warmth.
"But I'm doing okay here. I'm starting to get the hang of it."
"I think I've found a new routine."
His mom sounds pleased.
"That's good to hear, Tom. I know it's not easy, but you'll be all right. And remember, you always have a home to come back to." As the conversation ends, Tom feels a renewed sense of peace.
It's okay to miss home.
It's okay to want to be with family, to long for familiar comforts. But it's also okay to live in the present, to embrace where you are right now, and to make the most of the opportunities life is offering.
Tom spends the next few days with a different mindset.
He continues his routine, but now he adds a little more adventure. He attends a local cooking class, learns how to make a dish from the country he's living in, and meets even more people along the way. Slowly, he's starting to realize that life here is rich with experiences, and he can make this place feel like home, too. One evening, while having dinner with some new friends, Tom reflects on how far he's come in just a short time. He's not exactly where he wants to be yet, but he's not stuck anymore either. He's moving forward, one day at a time. And for the first time in a while, he feels at peace with both the past and the present.
He doesn't have to choose one over the other.
Both can exist, and both can be part of who he is now. As the weeks go by, Tom finds that he's getting more and more comfortable in his new life. The homesickness still visits him now and then, but it no longer feels like a constant companion. It comes and goes, like a fleeting storm, but Tom has learned to ride out the waves without letting them drown him. One day, while sitting at a local cafe, sipping his coffee and reading a book, he overhears a conversation between two people at the table next to him. They are talking about their own experiences of living abroad, and one of them says something that catches Tom's attention. "You know, the key to feeling at home anywhere is to create your own space," the woman says, her voice thoughtful. "When I first moved here, I missed everything. My family, my favorite food, the sounds of my neighborhood. But then I started to decorate my apartment, make my own meals, and do the things that made me feel comfortable. Slowly, it started to feel like home."
Tom thinks about that for a moment.
He's been so focused on feeling like an outsider, waiting for everything to fall into place on its own. But maybe, just maybe, he can start creating his own version of home here, in this new city. The next day, Tom takes a walk through a local market. He's never really explored it before, but today, he's determined to find something new. The market is buzzing with life. Vendors selling fresh fruits, vegetables, spices, and handmade goods. Tom picks up a few ingredients that remind him of home, thinking about the dishes his mom used to make. As he walks, he's struck by the idea of cooking something familiar, something that connects him to his roots. When he gets home, he starts preparing a simple meal, one he used to make with his mom when he was younger. The smells of garlic, onions, and spices fill his apartment, and for the first time in a while, he feels a sense of calm. Cooking isn't just about food, it's about the memories that come with it, the comfort of doing something familiar in a new place. As the meal simmers on the stove, Tom looks around his apartment. It's not much, but it's his. He's started to add little touches here and there, photos of family and friends, a blanket his grandmother made for him, a couple of souvenirs from places he's visited. It's not the same as his childhood home, but it's becoming a place where he can relax and recharge. When the food is ready, Tom sits down to eat. The meal tastes just like he remembers, and with each bite, he feels a little more connected to his past. He realizes that he doesn't have to wait for his surroundings to change in order to feel at home. He can create that feeling himself, one small step at a time. That evening, Tom calls his family again. "I made your favorite dish today, Mom," he says, smiling as he takes another bite. "It's not quite the same as when you make it, but it's close enough. I think I'm starting to make this place feel like home." His mom laughs, clearly happy to hear his voice. "That's wonderful, Tom. I'm proud of you. Remember, home is wherever you make it. And no matter where you are, we are always with you." As Tom hangs up the phone, he feels a warm sense of satisfaction. It's not about being in the perfect place or having everything just like it was back home. It's about finding comfort in the little things, creating moments that remind you of where you come from while embracing the present. It's about learning to make a home, no matter where you are. And in that moment, Tom realizes something important. He doesn't have to choose between his past and his present. He can hold on to both, carrying the best of each with him as he moves forward. As time passes, Tom finds himself growing even more comfortable with his new life. The homesickness still makes an occasional appearance, but it's no longer the heavy weight it used to be. Instead, it's just a reminder of the things he's grateful for, his family, his past, and the lessons he's learning along the way. One sunny afternoon, Tom takes a stroll through the city, appreciating how familiar it's becoming. The sounds of the busy streets no longer feel overwhelming. Instead, they are a backdrop to his life. He walks past the park where he met his new friend, past the cafe where he likes to read, and through the neighborhood market where he buys his favorite ingredients. Every step he takes reminds him that he's building a life here, slowly but surely.
He passes by a small bookstore and decides to pop in for a look.
As he browses the shelves, he picks up a book about the history of the city. He's always been curious about the culture around him, but it wasn't until recently that he started diving into it. The more he learns, the more he feels a sense of connection to this place. It's no longer just a foreign city, it's becoming part of his story. That evening, Tom decides to take his friend's advice and join a local group for a cultural event. They're hosting a cooking class, and Tom figures it could be a fun way to meet people and learn something new.
As he enters the cozy venue, he's greeted by a group of friendly faces.
The atmosphere is relaxed, and the people seem eager to share their culture and learn from each other. The class is about traditional dishes from the city, and Tom quickly realizes how much he's been missing by not immersing himself in the local food culture. As the instructor explains the ingredients and techniques, Tom feels like he's getting a little closer to understanding what makes this place unique. He laughs with the others, trying new flavors and practicing phrases in the local language. It's a reminder that, while he still has moments of homesickness, there's so much beauty in exploring the world around him. By the end of the evening, Tom has learned how to make a local dish and shared it with his new friends. He feels accomplished and proud of himself, realizing that he's not just surviving here, he's thriving. The city, which once felt so unfamiliar and daunting, now feels like a place he's slowly starting to belong to. The little moments, like cooking a new dish or making a friend, are what truly shape his experience. As he heads home that night, Tom feels a sense of peace that he hasn't felt in a long time. The city's lights are bright, but they no longer feel cold and distant. Instead, they feel like a part of his journey. He's learning to embrace this new life, even with all its challenges, and he's discovering that there's always something to be grateful for.
He realizes that homesickness isn't something that needs to be defeated.
It's something he can live with, something that helps him appreciate the good things both at home and abroad. He's learning to hold both, the love for his family and the excitement of building a new life. Tom smiles to himself, feeling a sense of pride and satisfaction. Maybe the road ahead isn't always easy, but with every step, he's finding new ways to make this place feel like home.
The following months bring even more growth for Tom. He's slowly but surely settled into a rhythm here.
He's learned how to balance his homesickness with his new life, and every day, he feels more connected to the city that was once so foreign to him. He now sees the charm in its busy streets, the beauty in the simple moments, and the warmth in the people he's met along the way. One weekend, Tom decides to take a trip to a nearby town. He's heard a lot about it, and it's supposed to have beautiful views of the countryside. It's just a short train ride away, but he's excited to explore somewhere new. As he hops on the train, he feels that familiar mix of anticipation and curiosity. Traveling, after all, is one of the things that always excites him. The train ride is peaceful. The rolling hills outside the window remind Tom of the landscapes back home. It's a quiet, calming experience, and he finds himself reflecting on just how far he's come since his early days here. He remembers the struggle, the loneliness, and how it seemed impossible to feel at home in such a different place. But now, sitting on the train, he realizes how much has grown, and how much he's learned about himself. When he arrives in the town, he's immediately struck by its charm. The cobblestone streets, the old buildings, and the greenery all around him make it feel like something out of a storybook. Tom spends the day wandering through the town, exploring its narrow streets, and soaking in the local culture. He tries the food at a small cafe, visits the local markets, and even strikes up a conversation with a couple of locals. As he sits down to enjoy a meal, he reflects on how different his mindset is now compared to when he first arrived. He used to see every new experience as a challenge, a hurdle he had to overcome. But now, he's starting to see them as opportunities. Opportunities to learn, to grow, and to appreciate what each new place has to offer. While enjoying the meal, he's struck by the realization that he doesn't need to be afraid of the homesickness that still comes from time to time. It's not something that has to be fixed. It's just a part of him, and it will always be there. But now, he's learned how to make space for it while still enjoying everything this new chapter of his life has to offer. Later that evening, as he sits on a bench overlooking the town's scenic views, Tom feels a sense of peace settle over him. The sun is setting, casting a golden glow over the hills, and the world feels still. In that moment, he realizes that he's starting to feel at home here, not because the city or town has changed, but because he's changed. He's opened himself up to the experience, allowing himself to embrace the beauty and the challenges. It's amazing how time can shift your perspective. What once felt impossible is now part of his journey, and it's made him stronger and more resilient. He's not just surviving in this new place, he's thriving, and he's learned to accept the good and the bad as part of the adventure. As the night draws to a close and Tom heads back to the train station, he feels lighter than he did when he arrived. The journey continues, and he knows that while there will still be tough days, there will also be moments like this, moments of clarity, of peace, of feeling truly alive in the present.
Tom smiles to himself.
The homesickness isn't gone, but he's beginning to understand that he doesn't need it to be. It's just part of his story, part of his experience. And as long as he keeps moving forward, keeps learning, and keeps embracing the journey, he knows he'll be all right. As the months continue to pass, Tom feels a sense of contentment settle over him. The initial sharp pangs of homesickness that used to catch him off guard have dulled, replaced by a quiet understanding that it's okay to miss home, but it doesn't have to define him. He's built a life here, one that's rich with new experiences, new friendships, and new memories. And while it's still difficult at times, he's learned that it's not about eliminating the homesickness, it's about learning how to live with it, accept it, and still find joy in the present. One evening, after a long day of work, Tom decides to take a walk through the city to clear his head. The streets are calm, the sky is soft pink as the sun sets. He's grown so familiar with the city's rhythm now, the way the street vendors start packing up as night falls, the familiar faces that pass by, and the sounds of the city winding down for the night. For the first time in a long time, he feels a sense of gratitude for the place he now calls home. As he walks, he stops at a park and takes a seat on a bench, watching the world go by. He sees a family having a picnic, laughing together, and sharing stories. It reminds him of the times he used to spend with his own family back home. A small pang of homesickness flutters inside him, but instead of feeling overwhelmed by it, he simply smiles. He knows that part of him will always miss those moments, but that doesn't mean he can't create new ones here.
He pulls out his phone and calls his mom.
The sound of her voice brings a warmth to his heart, and for a moment, it feels like he's right there with her. They talk about the usual things, how everyone is doing back home, what's new, and what they've been up to. When the conversation ends, Tom feels a deep sense of connection, not just to his family, but to his past. And yet, there's something else, something new, that he's starting to embrace.
It's the understanding that his journey doesn't have to be defined by where he's from. It's about who he's becoming.
Hey, I'm doing okay, he says, smiling to himself as he hangs up the phone.
I'm doing more than okay.
I'm doing exactly what I need to be doing. As he continues walking through the park, Tom reflects on everything he's learned. The feeling of homesickness no longer feels like a burden. It feels like a reminder of the things he loves and the people who mean so much to him. But it's also a reminder that life is full of new experiences, and every day is a chance to create something meaningful, whether that's through the people he meets, the places he visits, or the little moments of peace he finds within himself. Tom has come a long way from the lonely, uncertain person he was when he first arrived. He's learned to embrace the unknown, to find comfort in new routines, and to make this place feel like home, even as he continues to carry his past with him. He knows that life will continue to present challenges. There will be moments of doubt, homesickness, and longing, but he's learned that he has the strength to face them. As the night falls and Tom heads back to his apartment, he feels a sense of calm and satisfaction. He doesn't have all the answers, and he's still figuring things out, but he knows one thing for sure: he's not alone. He has the love of his family, the friendships he's built, and the memories he's made.
And that's more than enough.
As he walks through his door and sets down his bag, Tom looks around his apartment. It's still not quite the same as home, but it's becoming his own. And for the first time, he realizes that it's not the place that makes a home, it's the people, the experiences, and the memories that you carry with you. And as long as he keeps moving forward, he knows he'll continue to find a sense of belonging wherever life takes him.
Thank you for being a part of the English Podcast Zone.
Tom, how are you? Hey, we missed you at the party last night. Are you okay?
I don't know. I didn't really feel like going out. I guess I'm feeling a little homesick.
Come on. We've been through this already. Look, I know the adjustment was hard when you first got here, but we agreed that you were going to try and deal with it.
I was. It's just that the holidays are coming up and I won't be able to go home because I can't afford the airfare. I'm just longing for some of the comforts of home, like my mom's cooking and being around my family.
Yeah, it can get pretty lonely over the holidays. When I first got here, I'd get depressed and nostalgic for anything that reminded me of home. I almost let it get to me, but then I started going out, keeping myself busy, and before I knew it, I was used to it.
I see what you mean, but I'm still bummed out.
Okay, how does this sound? Let's get you suited up and hit the dance club tonight. I hear that an awesome DJ is playing, and there will be a lot of pretty single girls there.
You know, I could really go for that. You don't mind being my wingman for tonight?
Not at all. It'll be fun. It will be like a boys' night out. Well, kind of.
Great! I must warn you though, whatever happens, don't let me go on a drinking binge. Trust me, it's not a pretty picture.
You look quiet today, like your mind is far away.
Yeah, my mind is at home. I feel homesick.
Homesick means you miss your home, right?
Yes, I miss my family, my room, my street, everything.
I understand. How long has this feeling been with you?
Since last night, I tried to sleep, but I kept thinking.
What were you thinking about?
My mom's voice, my dad's jokes, and my sister's laughter.
That sounds hard. Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, please. I do not want to keep it inside.
Keeping it inside means not telling anyone, right?
Yes, and then it feels heavier, like a big stone.
Okay, tell me, what do you miss the most today?
I miss the simple things. Breakfast at home, the smell of tea.
The small daily things can hurt the most.
Exactly. Here, everything feels new and a little cold.
Cold like the weather or cold like people?
Both. The weather is cold, and I do not know people well yet.
That can make homesickness stronger.
Yes, when you feel alone, you think of home more.
Can I ask, is this your first time living far from home?
Yes, first time, and I thought I was strong.
You are strong. Feeling homesick does not mean weak.
I want to believe that, but sometimes I feel silly.
Not silly. Your heart is doing something normal.
What do you mean?
Your heart says home is safe, so it misses safe things.
That makes sense. Home feels safe.
When I moved away the first time, I felt it too.
Really? You seem so calm now.
I was not calm then. I cried in the bathroom one night.
Wow, I did not expect that from you.
I didn't tell anyone at the time. I felt embarrassed.
I also feel embarrassed. I do not want people to think I cannot handle it.
Handle it means manage it, deal with it.
Yes, I want to handle it, but my feelings are loud.
Let's name the feelings. That can help. What do you feel?
I feel sad. I feel lonely. I feel worried.
Worried about what?
Worried that I will not feel happy here.
That's a scary thought, but feelings can change.
I hope so. Right now, it feels permanent.
Permanent means it will never end, but it will.
How do you know?
Because you can build a new home feeling in a new place.
Home feeling. I like that phrase. What is it exactly?
It's when you feel comfortable, like you belong.
Belong, meaning this place feels like it fits you.
Yes, and you can create that slowly.
Slowly is okay. I just want some comfort now.
Let's find comfort in small steps today.
Okay, what steps?
First step, say it out loud. I miss home.
I miss home.
Good. Second step, be kind to yourself.
Being kind, like not blaming myself.
Exactly. No self-blame. Homesickness is normal.
Okay, but I still feel a tight feeling in my chest.
That tight feeling can come with sadness or stress.
Yes, stress too.
Third step, connect with someone from home. Have you called your family?
I texted my mom, but I didn't call.
Why not?
If I hear her voice, I might cry more.
Crying is not bad. Sometimes crying helps.
I know, but I hate crying on the phone.
Then start with a short call, 5 minutes.
5 minutes is doable.
Doable means possible. You can do it.
Yes, I can do that.
And after the call, do something grounding.
Grounding? What does that mean?
Grounding means something that brings you back to the present.
Like what?
Like making tea, taking a shower, or a short walk.
A short walk sounds nice.
Fresh air can help, and walking can calm your body.
I feel better already just talking.
I'm glad. Now, can we practice some useful English phrases for homesick?
Yes, please. I want to speak about this in English.
Okay, phrase 1, I miss my family.
I miss my family.
Phrase 2, I miss home.
I miss home.
Phrase 3, I feel lonely.
I feel lonely.
Phrase 4, I'm having a hard time.
I'm having a hard time. What does that mean exactly?
It means life feels difficult right now.
Okay, I'm having a hard time.
Phrase 5, I'm trying to stay positive.
I'm trying to stay positive.
Great. Stay positive means try to think in a good way.
Sometimes it's hard to stay positive.
Then you can say, today is a tough day.
Today is a tough day. Tough means difficult.
Exactly. Now, what usually makes you feel comfort at home?
Food. My mom's food. Also music in my language.
Those are great tools. Can you cook a simple home meal here?
I can cook a few things, but not like my mom.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to feel familiar.
Familiar means something I know well.
Yes, like rice, soup, bread, whatever you grew up with.
I can make simple rice and tea. That might help.
Great. Another idea is to bring home into your room.
How?
Photos. A small object, a blanket, a smell like your favorite perfume.
I have a scarf from my mother.
That's powerful. You can hold it when you miss her.
I do that sometimes at night. It helps, but then I cry.
Crying can be part of healing. Healing means getting better inside.
Healing. I like that word.
And remember, you can miss home and still enjoy your new life.
Can I really do both?
Yes, two feelings can exist together.
Like I can be excited and sad at the same time.
Exactly. That's very human.
I feel that. I'm excited about new chances, but I miss my old life.
Perfect sentence. Very clear.
Thanks. But sometimes people say, just be strong. It annoys me.
I understand. Just be strong can feel like stop feeling.
Yes, but I cannot stop feeling.
Better words are, I'm here for you.
That feels warmer.
Or, it's okay to feel this way.
Yes, that feels safe.
By the way, do you have friends here?
Not close friends yet, just classmates.
That's a start. Making friends takes time.
I'm shy in a new place.
Shy means you feel nervous with new people.
Exactly.
Can we plan one small social step?
Like what?
Like saying yes to one coffee invitation or joining a small group?
I got an invitation for lunch tomorrow. I almost said no.
Maybe you say yes. Even 1 hour can help.
But what if I feel awkward?
Awkward means uncomfortable, not sure what to say.
Yes, I fear that.
It's normal. You can use simple lines like, I'm new here,
I'm new here.
and I'm still getting used to things.
Getting used to means slowly becoming comfortable.
Exactly. I'm still getting used to this city.
I'm still getting used to the city. Nice.
People usually understand and become kinder.
I hope so.
Also, being busy can help homesickness.
Busy helps because I think less?
Yes, but balance matters. Don't run away from feelings, just support yourself.
Support myself, like sleep well, eat well, call home?
Exactly. Let's talk about sleep. Are you sleeping okay?
Not great. I wake up and check my phone.
Checking your phone at night can make your mind active.
Yes, and then I scroll, and time goes fast.
Maybe try a simple night routine.
Like what?
Shower, tea, write a few lines, then phone away.
Write a few lines?
Like a small journal. You can write, Today I felt...
That might help me release feelings.
Yes, release means let them go a little.
Okay, I will try.
Now, let's practice a short phone call dialogue you can use with family.
That would be helpful.
You start, Hi Mom, I just wanted to hear your voice.
Hi, Mom. I just wanted to hear your voice.
Then she says something kind and you say, I miss you.
I miss you.
And you can add, I'm okay, but I feel a little homesick.
I'm okay, but I feel a little homesick.
Great. A little makes it softer if you want.
Yes.
And you can say, Can you tell me something normal from home?
Can you tell me something normal from home?
Perfect. That helps you feel connected.
I like that, because normal stories make me feel close.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about the word homesick again.
Okay.
Homesick is not a real sickness like a cold. It is emotional.
Emotional means about feelings.
Yes, and you can say, I'm feeling homesick, or I'm homesick.
I'm feeling homesick. I'm homesick.
Both are correct. I'm feeling homesick sounds gentler.
Good to know.
Another phrase, I miss the comfort of home.
I miss the comfort of home.
Comfort means warm, safe, relaxed.
Yes, comfort is what I want.
And one more phrase, I wish I could be there.
I wish I could be there.
I wish means you want something that is not possible now.
Right. I wish I could be there today.
Now, let me ask something a bit deeper. What are you afraid of?
I am afraid I will forget home.
Forget home?
Yes, like if I stay here long, maybe I change.
You will change, but you will not forget.
Are you sure?
You carry home inside you. Your memories stay.
That is comforting.
Also, you can keep your culture alive with small habits.
Like speaking my language sometimes?
Yes, and cooking home food, listening to home music, celebrating your holidays.
Holidays, like special days.
Yes, those things keep your identity strong.
Identity means who I am.
Exactly. And you can also build new parts of identity here.
That sounds positive.
It is. Homesickness can be a sign of love.
Love?
Yes, you miss home because you love it and it mattered.
That makes me feel less ashamed.
Good. Shame is a heavy feeling. We do not need it.
Thank you, Tom.
Always. Now, can we make a small plan for today?
Yes, please. I need a plan.
Plan step 1. Short call with your mom.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Plan step 2. Cook something simple from home.
Rice and tea. Maybe eggs too.
Plan step 3. Go for a short walk.
Yes, I can walk near the park.
Plan step 4. One social step, like saying yes to lunch tomorrow.
Okay, I will say yes.
Great. And plan step 5. Night routine, phone away, small journal.
I will try.
That is a strong plan. Not perfect, just supportive.
Supportive. I like that word.
Me too. Now, tell me, how do you feel right now compared to before?
I still miss home, but I feel less alone.
That is progress. Progress means moving forward.
Yes, I feel like I can breathe better.
Then let's end with a few powerful, simple sentences for listeners.
Okay.
It's okay to miss home.
It's okay to miss home.
You are not weak.
You are not weak.
Talk to someone.
Talk to someone.
Do small things that comfort you.
Do small things that comfort you.
You can build a new home feeling.
You can build a new home feeling.
Perfect. And Emma, one more thing. I'm proud of you for sharing.
Thank you. I needed to hear that today.
Anytime. Now let's make that call, and then we can make tea.
Yes, and after tea, we go for that walk.
Deal. One step at a time.
One step at a time.
All right, we're back. So speaking of homesick and holidays, do you actually get very depressed or homesick during Christmas?
I do. Well, my family has a lot of Christmas traditions that are just really kind of wonderful, and we do them every single year. And so the first time I spent Christmas away, I was living in Italy, and it was kind of similar. But then the second time was when I was living in China, and China was just not the same. No oven, so no Christmas cookies, and no granny who pours vodka and eats meatballs, and like my mom not running around the kitchen. You feel lonely, and then all of a sudden you get a phone call, and it's the entire family, and they're all together eating, having an amazing Christmas, and they think it's going to help you feel less homesick, but it makes you feel more homesick. So you definitely have nostalgia for those days during the holidays. But what about you?
I rarely get homesick, but yeah, sometimes during Christmas or New Year's. New Year's, we usually have more unique traditions in Ecuador. So it's very fun. The family gets together, we dance, we eat. So, but yeah, I've been away from home so long that I rarely get homesick anymore. But it's great to go back and spend time with the family. So after my visit to Ecuador, then I might get homesick for a little while, but then it goes away. Yeah.
Well, you guys should tell us, do you ever feel homesick? And if you do, what do you feel homesick about? What do you miss?
Maybe mom's cooking, maybe family, maybe the comforts of home.
Yeah, so we're curious to hear your answers. We have a website, englishpod.com. You can, of course, also leave us questions. We're happy to answer those. And until next time, everyone.
Bye-bye. The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word.
Sad because you're away from home. Homesick. Bear the cost of. Afford. Showing a strong desire for something. Longing for. Homesick. Nostalgic. Disappointed. Bummed out.
Let's try that faster.
Homesick. Nostalgic. Sad because you're away from home. Homesick. Bear the cost of. Afford. Disappointed. Bummed out. Showing a strong desire for something. Longing for.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Homesick. After 6 months living abroad, Ben started feeling homesick. Homesick. The best cure for homesickness is a phone call home. Homesick. I became homesick after looking at our family pictures. Afford. Unfortunately, I can't afford to spend money on entertainment these days. Afford. You can't afford to miss this opportunity. Afford. We were too poor to afford a doctor. Longing for. We are all longing for a peaceful world. Longing for. After 3 months of separation, he longed for his wife. Longing for. I'm longing for the summer to end. Nostalgic. The old friends shared many nostalgic memories. Nostalgic. A wave of nostalgia swept over me after seeing my childhood home again. Nostalgic. She spoke nostalgically about her school days. Bummed out. He is bummed out because his girlfriend dumped him. Bummed out. Don't be bummed out about the bad weather. There's nothing you can do about it. Bummed out. Our team lost. What a bummer.
Hello, my friend. Welcome to English Fluent Zone. My name is Tom. I am very happy you are here today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for learning English with me. This is a safe place. This is a calm place. This is a slow English place. Today, our topic is very close to the heart. Today, we talk about missing home. Missing home. Missing your country. Missing your city. Missing your family. Missing your old life. Maybe you feel this now. Maybe you felt this before. Maybe you feel it sometimes. And that is okay. It is very normal. If you are living in a new country, if you are studying abroad, if you are working far away, you may miss home. I understand you. I feel you. Take a slow breath with me. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. Good. Now relax. We will speak slowly. We will speak clearly. We will learn together. Missing home can feel heavy. It can feel quiet. It can feel sad. Sometimes you wake up and you think of home. You think of your mother. You think of your father. You think of your friends. You think of food. You think of smells. You think of sounds. You think of your language. This feeling has a name. The name is homesickness. Homesickness means you miss home. You miss where you come from. Let me say it slowly. Homesickness. Now repeat after me. Homesickness. Again, homesickness. Very good. You can say, I feel homesick. Repeat after me. I feel homesick. Again, I feel homesick. One more time. I feel homesick. Good job. You can also say, I miss home. Repeat after me. I miss home. Again, I miss home. Very nice. Sometimes we feel shy to say this. We think, I must be strong. I must not cry. But feeling homesick does not mean you are weak. It means you are human.
You love your home. You love your people. That is beautiful. Now let me tell you a small story. Imagine you move to a new place. Everything is new. The streets are new. The food is new. The language is new. You hear English every day, but English feels fast. English feels hard. You try to smile. You try to be brave. But inside, you miss home. At night, you look at your phone. You see photos. You see faces. And your heart feels full. And your heart feels empty. This feeling is very common. Many people feel this. You are not alone. Now, I want to help you. I want to give you simple words. Words you can use. Words you can say. Because language helps us. Words help us. Let us practice together. I will say a sentence. You repeat after me. I miss my family. Repeat. I miss my family. Again. I miss my family. Good. I miss my country. Repeat. I miss my country. Again. I miss my country. Very good. I feel sad today. Repeat. I feel sad today. Again. I feel sad today. Nice and slow. When you say these words, you give your feeling a voice, and that is healthy. Now let us talk about what you can do. Small things, simple things. First, talk to someone. You can talk to a friend. You can talk to family. You can talk to a teacher. You can say, I miss home. Repeat after me. I miss home. Again, I miss home. You do not need long sentences. Short sentences are okay. Second, keep your culture. You can cook food from home. You can listen to music from home. You can watch movies from home. This helps your heart feel warm. You can say, this makes me feel better. Repeat, this makes me feel better. Again, this makes me feel better. Good. Third, build a new routine. A routine means things you do every day. Wake up, eat breakfast, go to work or school, study English. Yes, study English. Routine gives your day shape. Routine gives your mind calm. You can say, I like my routine. Repeat after me. I like my routine. Again, I like my routine. Very good. Now, let us slow down again. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Good. I want to speak to you now. Just you and me. If you are missing home, please remember this. This feeling will not stay forever. It comes, it stays, it goes. Just like a wave. You are learning. You are growing. You are becoming stronger. Even if you feel sad, you are still moving forward. Now, let us practice more useful phrases. Listen carefully. Then repeat. I am far from home. Repeat. I am far from home. Again. I am far from home. Good. But I am learning. Repeat. But I am learning. Again. But I am learning. Nice. I am learning English. Repeat. I am learning English. Again, I am learning English. Very nice. Learning English is not easy. I know. Sometimes you feel tired. Sometimes you feel slow. But every day, you understand more. Every day, your ear gets better. Every day, your voice gets stronger. Now, I want to help you speak about feelings in English. Simple feelings.
I feel lonely. Repeat after me. I feel lonely. Again. I feel lonely. Lonely means alone. Lonely means no one near you. This feeling is also okay. You can also say, I need time. Repeat, I need time. Again, I need time. Time helps. Slow time helps. Now let us practice a longer sentence, but still simple. Listen first. I miss home, but I am okay. Repeat slowly. I miss home, but I am okay. Very good. This sentence is powerful. It shows truth. It shows strength. Now, my friend, I want to share a gentle idea. Try to make your new place feel safe. You can put photos on the wall. You can keep a small object from home. You can make tea or coffee you like. Small things matter. You can say, this is my space. Repeat after me. This is my space. Again. This is my space. Nice. Now let us talk about English again. Because English is your tool. When you can speak English, you can share your feelings. You can say, I am new here. Repeat. I am new here. Again. I am new here. You can say, please speak slowly. Repeat. Please speak slowly. Again. Please speak slowly. These sentences help you. Do not be afraid to use them. Now, I want you to listen and repeat this short practice. I miss home. I feel homesick. But I am strong. Repeat after me. I miss home. Again. I miss home. I feel homesick. Again. I feel homesick. But I am strong. Again. But I am strong. Very good. You are doing great. Sometimes missing home comes at night. Your mind is quiet. Your heart speaks louder. When this happens, try this. Breathe slowly. Listen to calm music. Listen to this podcast again. Yes, you can listen again. Hearing English again and again helps your brain. Repetition is good. You can shadow my voice. You can speak with me. You are not alone right now. I am here with you. Now let us do one more shadowing practice. Listen carefully. I am far from home. But I am not alone. I am learning English. And I am proud. Now repeat with me. I am far from home. Again. I am far from home. But I am not alone. Again. But I am not alone. I am learning English. Again. I am learning English. And I am proud. Again. And I am proud. Yes, be proud of yourself. Learning a new language is brave. Living far from home is brave. You are brave. Before we finish, I want to say something important. Home is not only a place. Home is a feeling. And slowly, you can build this feeling again. You can build it in a new place. You can build it inside you. Step by step. Day by day. You do not need to rush. Take your time. You are doing enough. Thank you for listening to English Fluent Zone. Thank you for spending this time with me. My name is Tom. I believe in you. I am proud of you. Keep listening. Keep practicing. And remember, you are never alone here. I will see you in the next episode. Take care and speak English slowly and confidently.